Hello and welcome to Greedy MTG.
We're doing a Power Cube draft today, and I'm watching the video on 2x speed and voicing over. And this is a very good pack, but it's a very obvious take. I'm taking Mox Sapphire. It is Mox, but there's Pyrokinesis, a Band Air Temple, Troxa, Sneak Attack, and for reanimation, and then there's DD. But we're just snap taking Mox Sapphire. Now there's a Brain Freeze, so I think I'm just going to take that in case I get the Breach combo. It's just a high upside pick. And there was a Grizzlebrand there, just to note. Here in this pack, there's Memory Lapse, there's a Saga, and I guess Fairy. It's probably just taking the Memory Lapse, but Urza Saga is pretty good with Mox Sapphire. So maybe I take Urza Saga. I'm not sure. It's a hard one. Fairy's also good, but I feel like Urza Saga might be a pick because I had the Mox Sapphire, which makes it a lot better. So it's looking to be a pretty good artifact shell, and if the breach then works, that's great. Okay, here's a multiversal passage for group fixing, legend Kuro, 3 steps ahead, and foundry. I think I take a passage though. It's just the high is that it just goes into every deck. Here's Stoneforge Mystic and a Bloodstained Mire. Take the Bloodstained Mire just because fetches are amazing in general. And also, I really don't know what deck I'm going in, and I think I'm just going to take the lands, take the fixing, be flexible, and here is not much but other than the Sunbill Verge. I'll just take it. I'm taking fixing, and in this pack there's Candelabra of Taunos in case I get a Brain Freeze, but there's a Mana Leak, or the Tavarian Academy, but here's a Mana Leak, and I'll take it. In this pack there's Leech by Spellbinder and Vampiric Tour and Emperor Bones. I think I'm taking the Emperor Bones. Just good card. And some reason DT Wield. Okay, that's great. I'll take Abomination here in case I want to go reanimation. Here's a Marked Grave, which I guess I get to Fairy Wheel. And it's kind of surprising though. In case I go reanimation. Legend Wield. That's great because I really like that card. Really efficient. So I could be like a combo deck with Brain Freeze, Monster, and Breach. It could be an Artifact deck or a Saga, Mox Sapphire. And I could just be like a reanimation deck with a Marked Grave, Emperor Bones, and Abomination. So I have a lot of different routes we can go, and we have a lot of fixing here. So I can see us going in a lot of different routes here. Okay, here I guess I take the Seer. It's pretty efficient removal. Here I guess in the Absent I'll take, probably not playing that. And the last pick, Taunos. Okay, and I just got a Jet here. There's a One Ring sadly passing, Nadu, Booster Tutor, a lot of good stuff, but I am just slamming the Mox Jet. There's a Saga looking like an amazing pick. Oh yeah, and just saying the Taunos, very good with Urza Saga, and also amazing with the Tavarian Academy. And here's a Breach. I'm slamming that, and now all I need is a Lotus Petal, a LED, or Black Lotus, and I'm set. And there's a Ursa, which is like the replacement for Tavarian Academy. Candelabra doesn't work with it, but it is still a broken card. So looking like the Breach Freeze thing's working and the Artifact thing's working. So if we could even we might even be able to make it like 3 different decks in one with the reanimation strategy, the Brain Freeze, and the Artifacts. But I'm probably just I probably won't be able to do a reanimation plan because it seems pretty heavily contested. In this pack, I will probably take Wood Hills, just a high upside pick. Probably playing red, and just very good if I can get any shocks. And as I was saying before, in pack 1, there are a lot of reanimation cards, or reanimation targets, and like Sneak Attack, and none of them wield. So I think that's a pretty big sign that we really should not be in the reanimation strategy, because I think it seems pretty contested. Okay, in this pack there is a Balance, which is good, a Wasteland, which is good, and a Wheel of Fortune, which is good too. I think I'll take Wheel because that's just amazing at the Breach combo, and also happens to be very good to Tavarian Academy artifacts. This pack there's Pinnacle Emissary and Consult and Capican here. I probably just take Pinnacle Emissary though. It could be a Consult though, and the Night's Whisper. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll take Consult actually. Pinnacle Emissary, I don't have that many artifacts yet for, so yeah, I'm taking Consult. Hope I can wheel something. Here's Thundering Pulse and Chain Lightning. I think I'd take Thundering Pulse to go for my fetch ones. It's an amazing pack, but I'm taking Lotus Spell. I did it. Okay, there's an Echo and a Mox Opal on the wheel. Okay, it's amazing. So now I have the full Breach Freeze combo. Now I got the Lotus Spell, and I got a bunch of broken artifacts. I have 3 Mox in if you include the Mox Opal. Here on the wheel, nothing much. Probably takes it by Triumph. And here I'll take Memory Jar because draw 7s are always good in this type of ramp deck. Here I'll take Talisman Progress. Probably over the Lightning Tutor. I'll take Lightning. Usually they're not too hard to get. Here I'll take the Pink Claw Mystery Overnight Whisper, I believe, because I have a lot of 0 drops, and now it's just fast picks. Oh my god, I opened the 3rd piece of power in Ancestral Recall, and I got past the Force of Will, which is perfect for a stick. Okay, this is like great. Probably not playing Light Tin Tutor, but this is looking like a very good Breach free stack, and also a pretty good artifact deck. Here I'm taking Volcanic most likely, just for the fetch lands, because I have multiple fetches and not much to get off them, and here's a Force Negation, so I'm probably just taking that. Not much else here. Okay, here, there's not much. I guess I'll take Time Spiral, just as another draw 7 effect, but it's not looking great in the deck. No Academy, and probably not going to get one this late at this point. Here's a Probe, which I think I'll just take over Undersea Sewers, because I really like 0 drops, especially in this type of Storm deck. Here, I think I'd take Talisman, or, oh no, Pentab Prism I think is better, especially with Urza. Here's Frantic Search, which 8th pick, which is perfect. I'll take it over the Workshop deck, because even though it's an artifact deck, it's not looking like a great Workshop deck. Okay, this is really working out. It's looking great now. We have 25 cards in with some we want cut. Here, I'll take Steam Bench just to make my mana perfect. Oh, actually, Brutality is a little too good at. Never mind, I'm taking Brutality, and here I'm taking Spire Bluff. And Leopold actually could make the cut. I do have a lot of draw 7s to take Regrove, and nothing. Oh, yeah, probably not playing Lockmaker. Okay, last pick Talisman, that is probably a play. So, this deck really working out pretty well. Got the full Breach Freeze plan, and got a great mana base, and also some artifacts. And the Urza Saga can actually find part of the combo, which is like really saying something with the Lotus Petal. So now I think I just trim some lands for Mox Jet, Mox Sapphire, and the Lotus Petal Mox Opal, and just the fact that it's low curve deck, and let's start playing. This deck's really looking great. I feel like I'd be kind of disappointed if this deck didn't get a trophy. I could definitely see it, but really hoping to get that trophy here. And this is a pretty good hand. I think I'm keeping it. Got the Urza, got Echo, got Times. Oh, there's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I got 3 draw 7s, which is kind of awkward, but it's fine. I can wheel away the Echo to get the Echo in the graveyard. Here, I'll crack the Bloodstained Mire, hope to have random Stifle, and probably get Survive Triumph. Here, I'm playing Volcanic Island. Drawing those Petal was amazing. So here I'll just play the Volcanic and probably Consult on their end step. Just try to dig for something. Okay, they attack with Cameo, get an Arc Clue. Cameo is so good. They play Aether Spellbomb, and they pass. Yeah, I'm just consulting. Okay, they Spell Pierce that. Okay, that's reasonable, but it's kind of fine. Here I think I just play land, play Lotus Petal, and honestly, I don't need the Lotus Petal. All I need is the Lotus Petal in the graveyard, right? So I think I might just play the Urza here. And, the opponent's tapped down, so it's very good to get down the Urza. And I think this is fine just because I don't care about the Lotus Petal. All I need is it in the graveyard. And the Wheel of Fortune doesn't shuffle the graveyard, luckily. Okay, they're going to activate their Spellbomb just to bounce Construct. That is fine. And they can flip Cameo. Okay, no, they're playing One Ring, which is pretty good. Good card. Okay, here I think I probably just play the Urza Saga, and I could sear their Cameo or I could wheel. I think I just wheel. It's fine if they transform their Tammy. I'm actually, for some reason, very close to killing the Tammy. Oh, because it transforms and it only starts 2 OTs. So it's amazing, though, because I got Mox. I got Force Negation, Force of Will, DT, Mox Opal, Pentab Prism, which okay, this is amazing. Now I play Pentab Prism, and actually, I play the Mox Opal, and I have currently a lot of mana. I'll use her to attack Tamio, because I have 1 Ring Protection anyway. And I actually had 4 mana, because of a Pentab Prism with Urza. Okay, and they're pressing Tamio, and let's see what they can do. But next turn, I think I win. I think I straight up next turn win with Force Negation backup. Thieving Skydiver. That seems fine, right? It can't take the Pentab, which is actually the thing I care most about. I could, I guess, activate, so which is why they're not doing it. Okay, Preordain, that's fine. If they're tapping out, that means they're just going to die next turn. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, I have plenty of mana next turn. I actually think I just win, right? I DT for Breach. Yeah, I have the Lotus Petal in the graveyard, so I think this works. I DT for Breach. And they raised up Spell Pierce and add Force of Will up. Just get the Breach. Play the Breach, and like that seems like it gotta be a game, right? With the DT in the graveyard and the Force of Will backup, this has to be game. If they try Force of Will, the Breach, or Force Negation, whatever they have. Okay, Subtlety does not work, opponent. I'm very sorry to say, but that's this creature or planeswalker. So you just wasted a card. Yeah, their efforts kind of failed there, and now I get the Breach resolving, and this gotta be it. So now I just tap my artifacts for mana and play the DT off Pentabrism mana, and I just X out some cards and get the Brain Freeze. And Brain Freeze myself a bunch of times. I guess I'll Brain Freeze them a couple. And the opponent concedes because they know their fate has come. Okay, off to a good start, 1-0, and that was a very clean combo. It had Lotus Petal and Wall Mana, so it just went DT, Breach, DT again, Brain Freeze, win. Okay, playing against Karn, and this hand's pretty good. I'll definitely keep it. Analysis looking a little bit awkward, but I got my lands, got my manas. I'll be on Bloodstained Mire so I can get Thundering Pulse. I have Force of Will, Legend Correct, DT, Consult, Analysis. Not bad. Here I'll just get the Thundering Pulse and Surveil 1. Probably going to Graveyard the Swamp because I need double blue for Legend Correct. Okay, that's perfect. That's Talisman Creativity. If you counter that is fine. Okay, they miscalculated it. I'm not Force of Will in that, but that seems kind of fine. Okay, they play Coalition Relic. I'm also not Force of Will in that. I think I just play Survive Triumph here. And, pass the turn, leave him Consult, I guess. Okay, they sadly correctly put a charge counter on Relic. Something that's actually kind of easy to forget. Okay, they play Healy. I guess I'll just let that resolve, and they play Mana Crypt. Okay, that's kind of scary, but I'll have to let it resolve. Analysis, I cannot let resolve, unfortunately, so I think I'll have to pitch a Consult to it, because that would be a really, really big analysis. So I can't really let resolve. Okay, they play Island, and I mean, it looks like they're basically out of gas. They have one card left, and Brutality, I'm not really playing anything else, so I think I just see if I can make them discard anything, get lucky. Nope, it's a Prophesy Deck Memory, which is kind of scary, but I think I'm not going to make them discard that. And I think I'll play DT and just pass. They lose flip down 17, but life doesn't actually matter against this deck. Okay, they play a Prof, get a Servo. This could be a pretty fast clock depending on how good their turn is with Prof. They play Flood Trend. Okay, one card in hand. Okay, they just play counter on the Servo, and they pass. Okay, that's great. Oh, wow, I didn't draw a blue source, though. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I think I have to DT for a Ancestral Recall. That feels really bad, but I think I gotta do it. Yeah, take the Ancestral, draw 3, and hope I draw a blue source. Okay, finally drew a blue source, but it's a little bit tapped. Okay, they sack the Flood Strand and get a Elegant Parlor. Looks like they have a pretty good mana base. And they win the flip this time, remove the charge counter, and we're really going to be scrambling on this one. We're really far behind. Oh my god, and a Kick Thunder Trap Trainer. That is a disaster. Oh, but they whiffed on the second one and only hit a Bobble off the first. Okay, that's a lot better than I expected. I thought we were, like, just dead. Or, pretty close to it. I think I'm probably just playing there's an extra turn. Okay, turned one of their surface into a Bobble and Bobbled. I saw the analysis. Probably not even playing that this game. Okay, down to 11. They have a clock on us. It's going to be like a 2-turn clock, but drew an island, so that's great. I think I'll just play the Urza. Let's hope it resolves. Okay, it resolves, and now I'll play Pentabrism using 2 colors of mana. And, I mean, I could play Legend Correct, but I think that's a little bit too risky. Just because I have to use all my Pentabrism mana up and tap my Saga. But honestly, risky? What's risky? I think I just do it. Like, I use up my Pentabrism and completely tap out, but I think it just, like, gets me closer to a combo. I think if I win this game, it's going to be because of a combo. And that was actually really good. I have Mock Shit and Wheel of Fortune, so I'm just going to pass the turn and I actually might be able to win next turn or get close at least. Okay, they lose flip me and grip. I mean, next turn I draw the wheel and I have Moxjet and Urza. Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, that is really bad for us. They take Ancestral. That is really bad for us. But luckily, they actually don't know what deck we are. Phew. Okay, so if they had Soul Guide Lantern and we let resolve, we actually would have lost to it. Straight up lost to it because it can exile my library in response to a breach, and that would kill me. Okay, they fizzled on their Windswept Teeth. It looks like they have really good lobbies, actually. Okay, they just ult attack. I'll just block, bounce with a 3/3 serval, and take 4 or 5. Going down 6. I might be dead next turn, so just hope I can win this turn. Sky to draw. Oh, there's a Brain Freeze and there's an Echo. Oh, wow, that's... I think I can win this turn. I play Echo first so I can draw it and discard it to a wheel. So I play a Moxjet. I'm just going for it this turn, I think. Play the wheel, discard the Echo, draw the Brain Freeze because I'm fine with the Brain Freeze in hand. Okay, and this wasn't great, but I have a couple more looks at the probe. I think I lose next turn if they untap, so I just probe them. I think I just pay the blue, though, because they could have a bolt. So... I probe, look at their hand. Okay, it's a Mox Opal. Okay, they have Legion Extruder, but that shouldn't matter if I can combo off. Actually, how many cards do I have in deck? I think I can just I think I don't even need to have the breach. I think I can just literally mill them out without the breach, yeah. I Brain Freeze them, and let's hope this is enough. I think it is enough. This is 21 mil, I believe, and we know they have nothing. And I think that's just a good game, and the opponent scoops up, and wow, I won with the Brain Freeze without Breach. That doesn't happen very much, I suspect. So, okay, that's good. That's very good representation of what the deck could do, because, like, I somehow able to storm off even without the Breach. Okay, this game I will keep this hand because it has Thundering Foes, Surveil, and then Consult hopefully into like some lands that I can Legend Curve, maybe kill something Seer. And we'll go from there. Opponent's Mulliganing, always good. Okay, they mold to 6, and I will definitely be keeping a Talisman of Curiosity. Probably next turn, okay, they lead on Mox Ruby and a Land Rose, that's scary. I think I just chalk a Multiversal Passage on black and play a Talisman of Creativity. The opponent's tanking. I wonder if they have a bolt and they're considering bolting our face. Maybe something like that. Luckily, the opponent's start wasn't that good. Like, it was just with Elf, so that means he probably don't have 2-drop. Okay, play Forest and... Oh, Natural Order. Oh, God. It's turn 2 Natural. Okay, just for Vaultborn Tower. We can beat that, but that is quite scary. I can get Consult looking for land. I just hit it with the Urza Saga, which is nice. Now I just collect the Brutality. Probably make... Oh, it's actually a really cool trick. I look at their hand, look for instant sorcery, and make them lose 2 and gain 2, so I can discard the Echo, get in the graveyard. And that's a time walk, so I'll be taking a time walk. Because if they resolve time walk, I think I lose. So I just got, because their hand is really bad, actually, they basically won't be playing much for the rest of the game. I think I just try to make sure I'm in my life total is a multiple 6, +1, so I'm staying out of Vaultborn Tyrant range. Here I'll play Legend Kuruk down to 13. Luckily, it is not a multiple of 6. Sadly, I think I have to bottom the Wood Foothills, even though I would like it right now, just because of the fact that it would put me on a 1-turn faster clock, so it would quite literally time walk me. And I do not want that to happen. Hopefully next turn I can actually win. Okay, they Generous sent for Zagoth Triumph. Play the Zagoth Triumph and attack for 6, so okay, I'm down 7. I should be able to win this turn, actually. Go my turn, go draw, and go main, and then in response to a Saga trigger, I just tap it for colorless and let resolve, and probably search my library just for a Lotus Petal if the opponent lets us resolve. Opponent's roping? Seriously? Okay. They let resolve, and I'm gaining this Lotus Petal. And I get Scry 2 and draw a card off Legend Kuruk, and I'll bomb the Bloodstained Mire, because, as I said, don't want him, probably bomb the Swamp too. Okay, there is a Wheel of Fortune. Here I'll Ancestral Recall myself, draw 3 cards, dig myself 3 deeper. Okay, opponent's roping again. I don't know why, but... Okay, they let resolve, and there's Force of Will, back it all up. Now I'll play Mox Jet. And I probably just Wheel of Fortune, I think. And if I find Breach, I win. Because I had the Brain Freeze. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune. If I hit Breach, I win. And that's 7 cards. And I actually have Echo. Okay, there's a Breach. And that is the win. I play Mox Opal, play the Mox Sapphire. And now I just Brain Freeze the opponent out of the game. Sell a couple random cards. And that is game. Mill them for a lot and mill myself for a little bit. Okay, opponent is very close to game mode up. They're at 8. They're at 5. They're at 2. Okay, they're at 2 cards left, and now I just Ancestral Recall them to make them lose immediately, and that is game. Okay, this deck's been doing really well. I'm rated 3-0. Okay. That's great. This deck's really amazing. Well, let's just keep winning. Yeah, this deck feels quite strong. Okay, this hand's actually kind of amazing. I have turn 1, Spire Bluff, Mox Jet, Brutality. Or no, it's Spire Bluff, Probe the opponent. See if they have instant sorcery, I want to make them discard Mox Jet, Brutality. So first I probe them for 2 Phyrexian. Oh, I drew a Mox Sapphire. Okay, they have some cards I want to definitely collect the Brutality away. They have a bat, but sadly, Brutality is a sorcery. So I would just have to play it right now so I can't bat it. And I will be taking their Ancestral Recall. They don't have Boom on it currently, but if they ever get it, I do not want them to have Ancestral. Okay, they play the bat. And I assume they're just taking Urza. It's either Urza or Mox Sapphire. Okay, I took Mox Sapphire, just slowing me down by top deck Lotus Petal. So that's a turn 2 Urza, which is quite good, but they do have a Dismember. So they're probably just dismembering that Urza right away, getting out of here. I do got this Wheel of Fortune, though, which is quite good. So I think I probably just play Island and Wheel, because, as I said before, I don't care if I have the combo pieces in the graveyard. I just want them in the hand or graveyard. It doesn't matter. Okay, I drew a bunch of bad cards. Drew 5 lands and Legend Kuruk. So I just hope they have nothing. Okay, they passed. I'm a Frantic Search. Again, good. Fill in my graveyard. Oh, there's a Breach. Okay. Oh, shoot, I tapped wrong. That was annoying. I mean, I could go for it this turn, but I think I just Legend Kuruk. Okay, they forced negation. Okay, yeah. The reason I went for Legend Kuruk because I felt like there's a good chance that the opponent could counter it, and I was just trying to get rid of that possibility. And I actually might wait one more turn. Okay, there's Time Spiral. I think I'm just trying to bait out the counter spell and get them to tap down, because I think there's good. They're a mid-range deck. There's a good chance at some point they'll tap down. Okay, good thing I got that out of the way. But now they're playing Ancestral, so there's a good chance they'll have a counter. It's not great, but I'm just trying to hope they tap down and don't play Discord Spell. If they play Discord Spell, I just have to hope my draw 7 gets me back into Breach, and that resets me, so it's not good. So I'm just hoping that they can't discard. Okay, they're 1 mana up. They can't Thoughtseize me or Duress me. Okay, 2 mana. Kill my... Okay, Bone Shards down to 1 mana. Don't Duress me. Okay, they swing for 4. And I make a token with Urza Saga. Okay. I tap it in response and get the last target Mox Opal. And I just go for it. Playing the Breach, and they don't have anything. So, good game. I get to... Yeah. I started going Probe Bum and then just mill my whole deck. Or mill their whole deck. Okay, 4-0. Okay, this deck's doing great. Yeah, I expected this deck to trophy, but it's doing better than I expected. I thought I'd take, like, a loss pretty early, but... Ray 4-0. Could this be a clean sweep? Probably not. The thing about playing Power Cube is a lot of times there are just some games that happen. So, okay. This hand's a keeper, I think. I have Mox Jet, Island, Mana Leak. Okay, I'll play Island, and I think I just play Mox Jet and leave up Mana Leak. They play Prismatic Vista, maybe Boros. They have a Luchary, so yeah. They get a Mountain, and see what they have. Robber of the Rich. I think I just let that resolve. So I can Collective Brutality. It hits a Swamp, that's fine. So Collective Brutality. And I think I just do 3 modes, because I don't want the Time Spiral. So I discard the Echo, and I'll discard the Time Spiral, and let's see what they have. Okay. They had nothing yet, sadly. Wish I could leave up the Small League. Oh, Clarion Conquered. Oh, god damn it. Oh, no. That shuts off my Moksha, and that also shuts off my combo, I realized. Because I can't even sack Lotus Petal. And their hand's great. Oh, no. It's going to be really bad. I think I just gotta leave a Mana Leak. And hope I find some answer. Okay, Mocked in it. Well, I guess I'll just counter it, but I need an answer, and I'm just sacrificing my Urza Saga. So I think I consult in response. Oh my god, Brian Priest is going to a bomb too. And I get an artifact I can't even activate. Oh no! And I have 2 islands. Oh, and that's a showdown. This god's... Well, I think we're taking our first loss here. This is one of those... It's a good example of one of those end games. I guess I Pentab Prism for 1, and I can't even activate it. Clarion Conquer hoses us. Oh my god, Cosmic Grand Zenith? Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not winning this game. Wow, that was a beating. Okay. Well, apparently Clarion Conquer, pretty good against us. Well, on to the next one. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. Got some artifacts, got Urza, got the Urza Saga. So I basically have Lotus Petal in hand and a bunch of constructs. Oh no, turn 1 Ragavan. Please do not hit my Mock Sapphire. Okay. I Surveil Thunder Impulse. Okay. Frantic Search, I think I just want to fill my graveyard. I drew a Breach, which is good. So as long as I don't have hit Brain Freeze, I should be good. Okay, they play their Mox Pearl, hit with Ragavan. Oh my god, they hit Mock Sapphire? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. That is not good for us. I guess I play Talisman of Creativity. Either that or Pentad. Play Talisman, and I guess I just pass. But that is not good for us. Mountain. Oh my god, Goldspan Dragon? Am I losing to Goldspan Dragon? Okay, he'll land off Ragavan. Okay, I drew a Mox. I have a chance. At least they ain't hit that off Ragavan. But that Goldspan Dragon's going to get me. Okay, Urza Saga. And I'll play Urza. Okay, this is going to be a tight one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it out. No, that's the wrong tap. And tap for blue. Okay. And now I guess I just Pentad Prism. Just 1 counter, sadly. Okay, they kicked a Burst Lightning. Oh my god, they had the mana for that. Yeah, at least we have a 5/5 blocker, so we're not down Ragavan, but that is a 3-turn block in the air, and we cannot deal with that card. Okay, well, I can't even Time Spiral because it's just way too risky against a burn deck. Maybe we try to race, I guess, with this Urza Saga. Not quite sure what what we should do, but I think racing's our only hope, right? I don't know if this is a winnable race, but I think we have to try. We block a Ragavan and take 4, down to 4. Flame Slash? Oh, Bone Crusher or Vase. Oh my god, Legion Extruder? Gotta be kidding me. If they didn't have that, we actually had a good chance of winning. We actually would have won the next turn. Oh my god. Okay, well, on to the next one, I guess. Sometimes that happens. Okay, this hand is actually kind of insane, I'd say. It has Moksha and some land, so I go turn 1 Brutality, Moksha Brutality, and then turn 2 probably just Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Okay, take their Ponder, the only option. And they just go land pass with 6 cards in hand. And we just go Wheel of Fortune with 3 cards in hand. So Wheel put us up 3 cards compared to opponent. That's amazing. Oh, they drew Tenacious Underdog. Okay. And we drew a whole lot of nothing, but we also drew a Breach, which means that play this Mox Opal and pass the turn, and we actually have a good chance of winning next turn. Wait a second. We drew Lotus Petal, Breach, and we have Freeze, so we win next turn. Okay, I think we got the game next turn. Okay, that's incredible. The opponent saw it roping, and let's just skip through that. And we'll see after they concede. Okay, and now let's just make an adjustment to the deck here. So the opponent just finished salt roping and conceded, and I think we should make an adjustment to a deck. We're 5-2, and I actually think I should put in the Leovold, because I think I have so many draw 7s, I think it just makes sense for my mana base just to add Leovold, make my mana a little bit worse, but I think it's worth it. I just have a lot of draw 7s, and they can be awkward at sometimes. So, putting the Leovold, and I guess I just cut like a random card. Maybe Nelsis. That's not looking very good so far. It hasn't been impressive. So I think I just cut that and add a Forest. And I have a medium amount of Grand Sources. Okay, let's try this. And hope we can get the next couple wins and get the trophy. Okay, his hand looks honestly probably not worth keeping, just because, yeah, it just does nothing until we play draw 7, and that's just not a situation we want to be. But his hand looks a lot better. I go turn 1 Probe, and then we'll decide what we want to do. Either Talisman or Mana Leak, depending on what's in their hand. And they don't have any, their hand 3/3 drops, so I'm just going to play the Talisman, because there's no point in leaving Mana Leak if they don't have a 2-drop to play. And next turn, okay, drew Force Negation. It's not looking very useful, but next turn will be Mana Leaking whoever they play, Enduring Innocence or Lauren. Oh, Clarion Conquer. Well, we saw what happened last time when we let them resolve Clarion Conquer, so we are just going to counter that and play with Foothills and Pass. So we're going to get Thundering Falls at their end step, most likely over the Forest, but it does not feel good. We have to let that Lauren resolve, and we really need to draw something like a Wheel of Fortune, because we have basically no action in our deck. Or in our hand right now, and they have a lot more than us, so we're going to just die if we don't get something. Collective Brutality, I think we have to Graveyard it, because it's just not enough. We need to find something big, like a draw 7. Moksha is not something big, so I guess we just pass the turn. It's looking really awkward. Opponent's tanking on the landscape, and it looks like they might be cracking it. Yeah, they crack the landscape, get like a plains. Now they're attacking for 2. I assume they won't be activating the Lauren, because they have action, and we clearly do not have action. So yeah, they don't activate. Oh my god, Urza off the top. That is possibly the best draw in the whole deck. Now we just play Moksha and pass Event Force Negation. That was a amazing draw. I mean, I think that might have been the best draw in the whole deck. Rumble. I think Force Negation's not doing much, so let's just tap out to play the Force Negation in. And they play Thalia, and this Urza is looking at like an amazing blocker. I think I just spin it one time because I drew a land, and let's see what we hit. Oh, I just another land. Okay, let's play this Swamp and pass the turn. But we have 2 blockers. They have 3 2/1s, and we have a 3/3 and a 1/4, and they basically can't attack. It's a board solve. They're drawing some cards. Okay, they're showing microspawning for, a Guy's Cradle. Okay, that's quite scary. Playing Tireless Provisioner, so now they can't have infinite mana. I do think I have to get rid of this Thalia at some point, because it actually stops the combo. Okay, we'll play Pink Emissary for sure, and probably play well, actually, we could spin again, but that's just tapping out. I think we do it though, yeah. Oh, I just spiraled off, but I think we're just digging deeper towards a removal spell to Thalia and a combo, a potential combo. What are they tapping all this mana for? Scary. Okay, just play Elite Spellbinder. Brain Freeze is costing a billion mana. Or, sorry, a bajillion. And now they're playing a Sage of Skies. Okay, this is looking really grim here. Okay, they didn't attack, which is good for us. Now I think we just play this 7 mana Echo of Eons. A lot of mana, but shuffle and draw 7. And we drew a Force of Will, which is nice, but not much else. We did actually draw Collective Brutality. Okay, wait a second. I think we have a very good shot of winning next turn. Players is all going to be past the turn. Actually, wait. Yeah, never mind. We Pentabrism first. And then for 2, and then we pass. And next turn, I think we should have the win. We can collect a Brutality, Killer Thalia. Make sure they have nothing up. Okay, they play Bird's Paradise. It's free because of the Guy's Grail. We should be able to consult on their end step to find the Breach, and then we just go collect a Brutality on our turn and Breach and freeze them. Okay, they Marsh Flats for Lush Borgo, get treasure tokens, reveal 1. They still have 13 mana. Oh no. Okay, they kick a Winds Abandoned. I think sadly we have to Force Will that. And pay 1 mana. I guess tapping the Pentab Prism and exiling the Legend Crew, because I think we're just trying to combo next turn. If we counter out Winds of Abandon, we don't quite die because I think we're just downboard. Yeah, we are literally downboard if we let that resolve, so can't let that resolve. Oh my god, and they have Nissa to untap their Guy's Grail. Okay, that's scary. And they play Turok, and they crack the food. Oh, that's not a sign of strength. Okay. I think we actually somehow got this game because they're attacking the air, and I think we just block the Elite Spellbinder and then kick with Consult or plays Consult Store Charts. And there's a Breach, and that should be a win. That should be a win because now we just Brutality, shock the land and doesn't matter. And then let's just make them. Or we kill their Thalia and take a peek, make sure we don't have any shenanigans for no reason. They get draw across the rock, but that's fine. Now, okay, we take a peek at Soul Tube, which we should know, but it shouldn't matter. And now let's play Breach, and that actually should be game, right? It should be just game, because we can play, I believe, Brain Freeze 3 times, we can do it exactly 3 times, which should definitely be enough. We milled them. We can cast at least twice, and mill them. Milling a bunch of big patties, so I just hope they don't have a random Emrakul in their deck for no reason. Then we'll Brain Freeze them one more time. Exile. And should be game. Mill myself a couple times and mill them some more. And they're down to 0 cards. And now we just politely pass the turn. And they go out on their own terms by activating their warrant. Okay. So we took 2 bad losses, but now we are back on the winning streak and 6-2 final boss time. I just tried to get fast combo. Haven't got a very fast combo yet with this deck, even though it's been waiting a lot with the combo. So let's see if we can get like a turn 4 combo. I know, high expectations. Okay, his hand's really, really good. It has DT, Brain Freeze, Ancestral. Okay, they go turn 1, Utopia. Oh my god, and it has Mock Sapphire now, so I'll just play Fetch Land and get past so I don't have to discard hand size with Ancestral. Although that actually could be a good thing with Echo of Eons. Okay, they play Oko. Just make a food, Oko. Now, I guess I Ancestral, and then I'll sack with Foothills. Oh, I have Force Negation. I probably should have Ancestral in response to Oko, but that's fine. I think I do keep the Wheel of Fortune. Seems fine. But I'm not sure if I'm even going to cast it, because... Well, let's see. I could DT for Breach. And then, yeah, I'm not sure if I'll end up casting it. So, yeah, I'm just casting Pinnacle Emissary, pressuring their Oko a little bit. And they play 1-ring. I think I just Force Negation that pitch of Echo. I don't think I'll need that as a memory draw anyway. And that's Legend Kurok off the top, which is really nice. I think I swing the Oko for 3, keeping a little bit in check and playing this Legend Kurok, and it resolves. That's a good sign. Definitely taking the Force of Will here. So take Force of Will, leave that up, and I hope I don't have to play it, because if I play it, I exile Brain Freeze, which is my literal only win condition, basically. Except, I guess, technically Ancestraling them out, which is not possible. So, hope they don't play a broken card, because I basically can't afford to Force of Will it. Okay, they just play a couple creatures and attack for 4, and we actually have a good chance of winning this turn, or next turn at least. We keep in the worst that we first probe, I think. Yeah, it should work. We probe first, look at their hand, okay, draw a card, play the land, and I guess we just DT. Doing it saying get the breach. And I guess we just pass the turn, and we should be able to survive, especially, yeah, I guess we technically don't really have the Force of Will up again, but we have blockers, they don't even have lethal. Okay, they're just tapping on attack. They have the man and air temple. We should have game there. Then, I guess we trade the Kithian and take 8 down to 4, but this should definitely be game. Go to our turn and transform the Legend Kurok. This should be fun. So, Breach. Make a Spirit. And DT. I guess. Yeah, let's DT, exile a couple lands and a pink Emissary. And hit them with a GG, search for the Lotus Petal, play the Lotus Petal, and then let's just start, we get another Spirit. Okay, they sack the landscape. Get land, and let's just start playing some stuff. We play Mox Opal, play the Brain Freeze, and let's mill ourselves a little bit, mill them a little bit. So I'm at 18 cards here at quite a few still. So Brain Freeze, mill herself a couple times, and opponent just concedes. And that is the 7th win. That is the trophy with this beautiful Breach Freeze deck. And let's just take a look at this great deck. So this deck was actually kind of perfect. It didn't have the Black Lotus or LED, which would have been better, but we have multiple Moxes. We got the Lotus Petal, the Freeze. We got a bunch of draw 7s with the Leovold. And we have like the Artifact Shell with the Urza, Pink Emissary, all the Moxen, really nice. Then we have like the Recall, the DT, the Brain Freeze Breach, Frantic Surge package for the combo. And this deck just had so many things going for it. A mid-range shell, Artifact Shell, combo shell, and that is the deck.
See you next time on Greedy MTG.